Hey everyone, and welcome back for more Grimshire. So, I posted a poll on my YouTube channel asking if you guys wanted to see a full playthrough of this game or not. I only got one vote. Appreciate you. But I looked at the numbers per viewing for the previous video of this game, and it was somewhere around like 160 views I saw last time I checked. But time watched was only around like, per average, 6 minutes. So I'm not gonna do a full playthrough of this game, but I will do the middle ground option from the poll, which is like one or two more videos. So yeah, let's get back to where I was last time. We are still in spring, so the first month. Like I said, and you notice when I load the game, this is early access, and it's only covering the first year at the moment, I believe. Grab our smoked items. And let me look back at quests. I haven't played since last time. So, what do we have to do? Need to bring 5 carrots to Beatrix. The donate 50 specimens, that's finish whenever. Though getting this done sooner is better than later because you get things around your farm, like preservation stuff for food. And then we have stuff for the mushroom hut, which we have until the 19th of spring. So we need hardwood, medium wood, sticks still, mushrooms, compost, and stone. The compost one is gonna be hard to get done. I only have 2 compost bins, and they take 5 days to complete. And it's like, you need hardwood to make more, but we also need hardwood for the community project. It's raining, so the drying rack isn't gonna be doing its thing. I'm gonna just go drop off, plums. Apparently that tree was ready. And I can turn that into the museum. Let's store our food, our smoked stuff. And go donate that plum, I guess. Let me check the lost and found too. Anything show up in here yet? Boring. We don't need that. Sometimes there'll be like seeds for like planting crops in there. Not right now. Alright, let's donate the plum. We're at 32 out of 50. 32 out of 148 different items total. I guess go to the mines today since it's raining. I didn't have to water my plants. Get the more stone we need for building the mushroom hut. And or cut a bunch of trees down. Either of those we should I guess focus on. I was thinking, I don't know if I'll reach the goal or not, for the videos. But if we get the mushroom hut done, just like, you'll see what that looks like, but showing the alternate for if you fail to complete community missions by their due date, like what happens then, it would probably just be a video I go and pull from YouTube. Like someone else, to be honest, because I'm not replaying through this for that. Sorry, I had to pause for a moment. Just getting a text I had to respond to. No, I should stop worrying about sticks and just focus on the trees. I really like to build, like, you know, a coop, but we have that mushroom hut to worry about first. I think I'm sitting at the money we need, right? No, I'm not. Thought I had more than I did. Have to do more mining and hopefully get things like the quartz and stuff to sell. At the very least, you know, the trees I want out of the way for, you know, the area for a coop are cleared. I guess I don't really have to go to the mine to get things for the community build. Like, there's plenty of trees and then, like, stones, like rocks, on the farm at the moment. Okay, we got 5 tin bars. I still don't. Oh no, I do have a chest. I was like, I don't have a thing to store these in yet. You know, I just completely forgot everything I was doing last time I played. Store the. Wait, we need sticks, right? For the quest? Yes. Keep the sticks for now. How many did we have? There's 7 there. No. Okay, so that should be all the sticks we need. You can store the coal, the tree seeds. I'm gonna eat this fish to get stamina back. Oh. Okay, collect this. Might have to eat the radishes. Get stamina. I know they give me less because I'm a carnivore, you know, but we need all the stamina we can get. Alright, let's go turn some of this stuff in, and then I guess I need to check, like, the shops and stuff. Maybe buy food for stamina. Cause you sell, like salted and smoked fish. Fried willow, so these all give me 15. Pickled would get me 19. I guess go with these. We'll just buy like three of those. That still wasn't like a lot. Okay, there we go. It's almost full stamina back. And community project goes here. That's just like the two wood types, stone, compost, and then morals, which oh, looking for those. We will also do some fishing. I guess do some fishing, gathering, and then back to the farm to put down trees. I also didn't look villagers. Anyone have a quest? No. Okay. Alright. I'm looking for mushrooms. They're probably over by the blacksmith. Yep, okay. There's one. Nope. It's not fast enough clicking. Okay, so that's new fish, so that can go in the museum. Keep seeing the critters out and about, but it's like I don't have anything for you guys. I don't have a coop. More plums. Alright, let's see. Anything else? I got 2 mushrooms. Still need 2 more after that for the mushroom hut. It's probably gonna be good for now. Alright, let's see. Clear this stuff out of the way so I can get back to where everything is easier. Planks for drying rack, right? Let's store sticks because we don't need them. I'm gonna hold on to the fish for me for stamina. Seeds. Like these. I guess we can just put the radishes as is in the cellar here. It lasts for 9 days, so... We'll just do that for all the stuff we grabbed and, like, hope for the best. that stuff gets eaten before the dried, salted food. Okay, we're almost there with stone. Need 9 more stone. And the main focuses are going to be wood and compost. It's like I'm really hoping, more or less, I guess, the community, the other villagers pull through on that one for me. Otherwise, I'm not sure I'll make it. Oh, got a farming skill. Already have the compost one, so... I guess it takes 4 days now for me, instead of 5. It might be saving skill points for the later stuff then. Like maybe going for the tier 3s? Like getting angler would be nice. 20% chance to gain +1 fish. We need a lot of wood for building though, so maybe arborist would be the next one I should be working towards. And get. Gain +2 wood when cutting down trees. Yeah. So, 2 more levels. More skill points. Okay, eat, please. Stamina. Try to get as much done as possible today. Let's see. Yep, compost is definitely gonna be what makes or breaks if we finish this project on time. I'm hoping, like, you know, once we get all the wood, the stone, etc. going, then hopefully that means, you know, the villagers just donate compost. Like, I'm hoping it's not just, like, this one villager only, ever, and then me. Otherwise, we might have a problem. Alright, let's harvest our crops that are done. Okay, so that's 2 carrots. We need 5 for... and 1 quest. I'll just do my best to remember to hold on to those. Gonna water crops. Really need to work towards getting... I don't think we had the blueprint for it yet, but like the... what are essentially sprinklers in this game. To automate watering crops. 'Cause that took a lot of stamina. My farm here isn't even that big yet. Okay, these are all dry. In a minute. Oh, these are done. Turn all of that in. Did I put the plum in? Yeah, let's put that in there. Raspberries and this fish are for museum. Could also do carrot, but hold on to those. I think I planted more than 5. And as well, you know, turn in for quest first and then turn into the museum for that one. Okay. Let me go drop off the wood and stuff I have for this. There we go. Now we just need 1 more moral and compost, which compost kind of just does its own thing. So I might go to the mines today. so I can start, gathering materials for tool upgrades, and then maybe also finding things I can sell to get money. No, these give me less stamina, but I might as well eat them anyway. Just so they're not taking up inventory space. Oh, yep, another little critter. There's so many things that it feels like you have to get pretty early on in this game. It's like a coop, because, you always see critters out and about, tool upgrades, but then also, like, stuff to make the sprinklers, which means getting a bunch of stuff for the museum. Like, it feels like the early stages of this game, you end up doing a lot. Now, I'm trying to get money. So I should probably be going for, yeah, the nodes that give quartz over the other stuff. Bottled surprise, that's a random crafting thing. Learn how to make darkwood flooring. We have a chance when we come across chests in here to get, like, copper bars and stuff, so... Not too worried about the ore in the walls of the mine. Chest over here. Oh, wait, break that so I get links. And there's the exit to the next floor. I guess grab a bit of coal for smelting. I think I gotta pause real quick. I have the notes on Steam. For tool upgrades, it's 20 copper bars and 500 coins per tool. I think just because later on you need it for a quest, you need to have access to the second mine. The third one, I learned, at least for year one, doesn't matter, but the second mine that is in the marsh area, you need to go to get things for some later community projects. So I guess the tool you want to upgrade first when you get the chance is the pickaxe. And then after that, I would say fishing rod if you're having trouble hooking fish, like you miss a lot. And then the axe, I think you only have to upgrade once, like only copper. Same with, honestly, the fishing rod too. You only really need the copper upgrade. Unless you're really struggling to catch fish, then maybe you upgrade it more. Like, pickaxe is, I think, the only one where you could max it out, which it's like copper, iron, and titanium. I can't remember if there's a step past titanium. At the very least, in my tool upgrade notes I have, it's not listed. I'm sorry you guys can't see them. It's like I forgot to enable them after last video. And this game is one of those games where whether you play it in windowed or full screen mode, if you click out, it lags. when you click back in, and then you have to like fully exit the game and re-enter to have it not lag. You know, obviously I don't want to do that for a video. So, you know, you don't get to see my Steam notes, but you'll hear me read them out. Depending on like how much I'm able to get quartz, that's some tough meat here. I might be able to afford tool upgrade, maybe even have enough money left over to eventually get coop. It would be nice to have like the coop before summer. Or get it in summer at the latest. That means we'll miss out on some of the critters because... Oh, I guess it doesn't show us until we get a coop. Or is it under collections, actually? It's under collections. So if you look under collections, it tells you what certain things are, like, I guess locked by month. So, like, this frog or toad or whatever is spring 1 through spring 8. It's the only time you can catch it. The 1st through the 8th of spring. Which we're near the end. We're at the 6th right now. But, like, you look, there's the same for critters. So it's like this one's winter to spring, fall to winter, summer to fall, etc. So you might miss some critters based on when we're able to build things like the coop and the barn. Which is fine. It's like, what I've noticed from the critters, it's like, different varieties don't do anything new, it's just like, oh, it's like appearance, basically, is what you're going off of. They all give you, like, the same things. Like, the little slug things we've seen always give you eggs. Doesn't matter if they're, like, the orange ones or the blue ones, you always get eggs. And I think if you, like, have to butcher them or whatever for meat, they always give the same amount. Based on what their weight is, actually. But they all have, like, the same end weight that they can reach. Or, like, max weight. So that's the exit, but I'm gonna keep looking around for, like, chests. We will get a few. It's like, we need less of the ore and more of, like, the fuel, so coal, to be honest. So we've been finding copper bars in the chests. Okay, I'm just gonna go down. I'm 4 or 5 now. Oh, well, I'm here in the mine, because I don't remember if things looked this way from the last time I played, but they were, like, you know, a small update for this game in between this video and the last. They made the ores look more unique, as you can see. They all stand out from each other a bit more. They also added deer as a playable, I guess you'd say race, right? Or animal. Either works. So you have fox, bear, rabbit, and deer to choose from now. And creating a character. Bones are stamina, more or less. And they're also like a food item that never expires. So I guess good for the root cellar for carnivores. Okay, I'm gonna eat this mint so it gets out of the way, because I don't think we're gonna be finding any of that in here. Same with the raspberries and the radishes. Need to be looking for the exit. Hey, don't go that way, that wall is unstable. Oh, here it is, next floor, and 2 chests. Oh, 3 chests. So far, it's like we've gotten a pretty decent amount of things. Gotta hide the nuts. Did a squirrel write that? All unstable. Alright, we'll just go down. 4, 6. This might be a whole stay in the mines all day type of deal. Because I'm getting like so much stuff. It's useful. Like, just get as much as I can to like sell and also for crafting, and then the next day go to the merchants. See how much money I get from selling the quartz. I eat the fish and the bones to get stamina. Like, we're already at 11 copper bars. I might have more back at the farm too from previous times in the mine, so we might not even have to smelt to get a tool upgrade. Might just be a get enough money thing I have to worry about. So the exit's right there. I explore this level a bit more though. Asparagus seeds. Okay. I could probably ignore the copper. I should be getting the tin because, well, you don't have the recipe for the sprinklers yet. You need tin bars to not make the sprinklers themselves. To build something else in this game besides sprinklers. I'm just blinking on the name. But basically it's like you put like the main thing down and then you have to put pipes connecting to it, and then wherever those pipes are is where the ground gets watered, essentially. And in order to make the pipes, you need tin. Oh, it's late. I don't know if I'll make it back to the exit or not. We'll do the standard cheesy thing I always do. I don't think this got fixed, so... Oh, okay. I'll go to sleep. Alright, cool. The only thing we need for the Mushroom Hut project is compost. And it looks like it really will be only me and this one villager deliberating. That might be a bit rough. Chip horn? Is, oh, what's his face back? I want to investigate? I already forgot his name. Finn. Like, the whole capital was destroyed? You're acting feral. Okay, so everyone's gone crazy in the capital somehow. Oh, so it's a disease? This sounds like this universe's version of like zombie plague or something. Anyone who's injured by them is fated to become like them. Like, doesn't that sound? I always think of like the Resident Evil games. You know, you get bitten by a zombie, you become one eventually, kind of deal. But since we're all like animals, you just go feral. This is also like Zootopia plot. If you think about it too. the flowers or whatever in that movie that make people act feral, make the animals act feral. Oh, won't be able to trade for food and supplies anymore. Yeah, that's unfortunate for us. That makes me the sole food supplier for the village, and my farm's not that big yet. You're not our mayor. Oh, just immediately turn on each other, huh? Glorified tax collector. Ooh. We have a farmer now, so we won't have to trade for food. That's putting a lot of stress on me. Uh. Uh-oh. I'll do my best. So yeah, just to give you guys all a little bit of hope, you can continue to trade with Finn, being after the bad news about the capital, and the shops here do restock every, is it Saturday or Sunday? So like, let's say you buy all the dried fish from the dock, the following week they'll be restocked with more dried fish. Finn, while you're here, I'm just gonna give you all of my quartz. Well, as much as you can buy anyway. I'm not gonna buy bottled supplies for crafting recipes because you find them doing pretty much anything. You can get them from trees, either by shaking them or sometimes when you chop them down, you can get them fishing, you can find them in the mines. They're everywhere. You don't really have to worry about, like, getting a bunch of crafting recipes. So these feel kind of useless to buy. Unless I'm guessing you've gotten a bunch and you're missing, like, one or two recipes? I don't think you can get repeats from the bottled surprises. Alright, so I'm at 1,000 coins. I'm rich. Well, not really. We're gonna spend all that money. I got enough money, and maybe I'll have to go check. Maybe enough copper bars to upgrade the pickaxe. And then I believe, let me check my Steam notes real quick. Farm buildings. It's 400 coins for a coop, then 40 plank, 40 stone. I'll have to check how many planks I have. But we definitely have enough stone and we'll have enough coins to make a coop. Let's see. it doesn't really matter who you sell to, so I'm just gonna give the lanterns and my remaining quartz to you guys. Wondering if I should buy any seeds or anything. For farming. If we're gonna hit the coop, we're gonna need hay to make food for the critters, so maybe I'll get those. And then more carrots and well, it probably doesn't hurt to have more like cabbage and stuff too. There we go. And then I think we got like some dried stuff from the mine. So yeah, we got some dried mushrooms and dried pear. That can go in there. For now, there's also honey, which never expires and is omnivore, I guess, based. Herbivores and carnivores can both eat it. Can put that in there for right now. Honey's also used for preserving food items, but I don't have the preservation technique for that yet. The crafting item that you need. Cooking oil and vinegar are also for food preserving stuff, so it's best to hold on to those. I guess put them in the root cellar if you're really desperate for meeting food quota for the day. Same with like tree seeds. Those, if you notice, the maple seeds and the acorns can go in there. Alright, we got a walnut that we can donate. Still holding on the carrots for the one quest. I don't know, to save a bit of time, I'm just gonna do the save and quit thing to be dropped on my farm again. Okay, we got some compost. Not the crafty table, I need this. It is 20. Sorry, there's like a fly bugging me. If you hear me like puffing over here, it keeps like aiming for my face. I don't get insects that do that. Okay, tool upgrade, 20 copper bars. So we got plenty of copper bars. I can upgrade pickaxe. That will be the first thing I do. 40 planks, 40 stone. I actually have enough planks. So we can have the tool upgraded and also make the coop. Oh. We're doing pretty good so far. Oh, you know, I am playing on easy. So that might be why. I'm also not going in completely blind, like, you know, my first playthrough of this early access version. I'm thinking. We have a bunch of... Oh, wow. Maybe I should be smelting tin for... later? For when we learn how to make sprinkler stuff? 50 stone, 10 gold. I should also... Maybe I should... Hold on. I have plenty of stone and coal. Maybe I should make another smelter. I have at least 2 of these. demands 40 for a coop, yeah? Then I don't need the coal. I think hardwood gives you more fuel than medium wood, so let's turn the medium wood into planks just because we're going to be using a lot of them to make the coop. And also because we don't need turn in wood anymore for the mushroom hut. Check. Anything else? I think I just have to be making a lot of compost. I'm assuming quality, if quality's higher, you get more, like, end compost. So, like, I wasn't paying attention when I collected it. So, this says quality 11, so in 4 days, we'll have to see if I get 11 compost from that. If, like, the quality is, like, the number you get back. Or not. Let me put the other smelter down. Oh. Clear that out so I can. Put you right next to you. And then, yeah, let's take some coal, copper, and tin, and I already forget how much time coal is. I think it's, what was it, like an hour 20, hour 30 per piece? I think it was an hour and a half, so like 2 is like 3 hours. So then, what, you need 16 for a day? I feel like I'm not mathing right. So, 32 would be, what, 2 days? I wish I told you, like, the time down here. Like, it's telling you how long it would take to smelt this stuff, but, like, how long for fuel, too, would be nice. 48 is 3 days? And then 3 hours, 6. Maybe it's 54 for 27? I don't know. Not mathing it properly. Trying to do it in my head. Don't know if it's working out. Okay. Gather everything that's done growing. Oh, yep, a bunch of our carrots are done, so we can turn these in for the quest. Probably take the long way back to the village just because I want to stop at blacksmith and also carpenter to get tool upgrade and then oop. And then even though it would be nice to fertilize plants, apparently asparagus can't plant it or have it start growing until spring 21? Kind of late. Spring 1, summer 7. Maybe we can plant this. I lost my train of thought of what I was saying. Distracted by asparagus. Because yeah, it's like, get tool upgrade, get blueprint for building coop, turn in carrot quest, definitely have leftover carrot for giving to museum. I think I, in total, only need 6 carrots then. Right? Yeah, 5 for her, 1 for the museum, so that is 6. The other ones, if there's space, I can put on the drying rack, I guess. Okay, get another skill point, so that's 2. One more, I can get the skill I want, which is getting more wood from cutting down trees. Oh, I was probably saying, well, it'd be nice to, you know, fertilize crops and potentially get more yield. I can't use any of the fertilizer because it has to go to the mushroom hut project. Okay. Oh, we also have cabbage we can and hold on to one of those. Yeah, I have extra planks. I have like 5. And it takes 10 to make a drying rack, so we'll hold off on making another one of those. What do we want this? I want to expand. Growing. Hay for critters. I don't know how far down I want to go because I want to eventually, when we get like sprinklers and stuff, expand the farm. Maybe having it built up this way would be better. And check. I don't think I have any other seeds, so we are good. And then I accidentally stored stone, did I? No. So, carpenter first. He is not here, though, and that's a problem. It's like I have to talk directly to him to get the coop built, so... Does the map show you where people are? It doesn't. It's like, Rowan, where are you? I need something built. I want to be able to, like, raise bluggies. Finally. Okay, well, I guess to the blacksmith then. Hopefully he's there. He is. Yes. I would like to upgrade the pickaxe. So I'm just gonna go through tools again. Pickaxe, I would say number 1, most important thing to upgrade. Followed by the axe. You don't go to him to upgrade fishing rod, that is the beaver at the docks. But I'd say pickaxe, axe, upgrade fishing rod at least once, especially if you're struggling to catch fish. Watering can you can ignore, because again, once you get sprinklers, there isn't really a point. I would say the same with the scythe and the hoe. They don't really seem worth it to upgrade, at least at the moment. For you know, early access, you only play through year one kind of deal. But yeah, we're gonna upgrade the pickaxe. 2 days from now. So, spring 9th. I'm gonna assume Rowan we need to talk to for Coop is somewhere in town. And I can just, like, run into him, and since he's who I talk to for upgrades, I'm hoping he doesn't have to be at his shop. I just come across him. I can just put things like the raspberries in here, I guess. Dried mint. Dried radishes. We're full on mushrooms for the quest, right? Yeah. Okay, well, he's not at the tavern. Drop off a carrot. That. Oh, who do I have to Beatrix for carrots? That is lady at the general store. Okay, go back down that way. Not being very productive today because I'm looking for Rowan. Beatrix here? She's not here. Hmm. No. Now what? Can't remember if I passed her anywhere or not. I'm just gonna walk into all the buildings. Nope. Also no. Well, okay then. Sometimes, you know, the villagers are out and about in the wilderness. Maybe she's around here somewhere. Need to stop back at the carpenter to see if he's finally there or not. Yep, okay. Yes. So we have Coop Foundation. We'll take that with us to the farm, and then that allows us to decide where we want to place the farm building. I think for the coop, I want it back against this, what do you call it, cliff? I'm trying to think. I wish you could like pause time while looking at your farm layout. Um, I want it back, you know, here out of the way. And then I'm probably gonna have fencing. We'll just do it like this. Here's if time passes. Like fencing down along this way. It's like have coop here, have barn nearby as well. I don't know. I don't know if they eat the hay that is growing or they only eat like kibble you put inside of them, kind of like in Stardew. You put hay in the inside of the barn or coop and they eat it daily. Because they do go outside every day. So maybe they do eat it. If it's growing. I don't know. Either way, there'll be fencing to contain them so they don't wander completely all over the place. But the barn's large. Maybe the barn should be on this far back wall and the coop on this little cliff right here? I'm not gonna have fencing separating coop animals from barn animals because there's no point. And you can only have one coop and one barn at the moment. I think we'll put it. I guess right here. There's a tree growing right in front of it. But that's fine. Just to be able to find the door. A mint and I wasn't paying attention, some type of flowered plant. Let's see. Got 11 boards from that. I have plenty of boards to make another drying rack. So we need a lot of these as well. It's about to spoil. All of these have 4 days. I'll do mint. That stuff. I thought I got fencing from someone. I do 15 fence. Might need to make more. Well, I can only make one more. They take medium wood, apparently. What do I want to do fencing? I'm trying to think, this should be plenty for hay, right? If I could just keep expanding, I don't know, like the whole area when the critters are roaming outside could just be the dirt plots with hay on it. I don't think it would affect anything if that was the case. So, like, should I have this be cut off or down here? Like, how big do I want, like, crop area? Also, can I, like, undo... It might have to be with the pickaxe, but it's like undo where I plowed. I get any pickaxe for that. We'll just have it be down here. Seems like it'd be like fairly, I don't know, sizable critters to run around. I think you get one coop and one barn, and you can upgrade both once. So before upgrade, it's like they can hold 4, after it's 8. So the max number of critters you can have is 16. I feel like this would be plenty of space for 16 little guys. I mean, I have to make more fencing, but yeah. I feel like this would be good. Take these as they're being completed. I do have some stamina left and some time. So maybe I should do... a bit of tree chopping? I want to make a gate that's 3 copper bars. That's a lot. Definitely gonna have only like a single gate then. Leading in. Anything I need to build. It'd be good to eventually get a second smoking hut. I haven't done a lot of smoking. I'll just gather wood for now. And then from here on out, it'll be... if it's a day that hasn't rained, watering all my crops, and then probably gathering remainder of day. If it is raining, go to the mines. That's probably best how I spend my time. Hoping audio is being picked up properly. I added like filters and stuff so you don't hopefully hear my keyboard as often. Same with mouse clicks, but that could also mean that I get cut off when I talk. And honestly, if that is happening, I am not re-recording this video. Or obviously I can't because the game auto-saves. I'd be like in a completely different spot. There'd be like days missing for you guys. I don't think I can... yeah, I need to upgrade axe to do the hawthorn trees. Should probably clear out sticks and stuff, make it easier to get to the marsh. I'm not getting stuck on debris constantly. Medium wood, make more boards, go to bed. Okay, still good on food in the root cellar. And we need about 48 more compost for mushroom hut. What is that? Oh, silence, peasant! Oh, great. Off to a great start. I already don't like you. Gustavo Gold Whiskers. But he doesn't have any whiskers. The dude's dead. So it's just the Duchess? Wait, I'm sorry. Did we already know this about Adeline, that she's related to royalty? I mean, makes sense. She's in the fancy pants mansion in town. Her Royal Majesty Empress Priscilla Snowfur is raising an army. Wait, okay, Empress, not Duchess. Aren't those two different things? Or was it like they're not married? It's like the Duke was just running the capital, and then there's like Empress. Is there an emperor? I don't know. Politics. Her Royal Majesty has decreed that a defender's ration must be collected. Oh no. Fairly scrape by as it is. True, yeah, I am struggling right now. I have a tiny farm. I know I haven't commented on it yet, but the sprite work and everything, the drawings are really good. Like the changes in facial expressions and stuff to, they're sad or angry and stuff. They're really well done. Every Sunday, okay. Days worth of both carnivore and herbivore food. Okay. I think the amount you need to have gathered each week is higher on normal. And then there's the harder difficulty after that. I think the amount you have to get is dependent on the difficulty you're playing the game at. So basically now, not only do you need food in the root cellar for the villagers, you also need extra food for the Empress's army, essentially. These reeks of desperation, wow. I hate this guy. I don't even want to talk to you. Oh, Defender's ration. They take food from the root cellar before the town is fed. Okay. The army is put before the villagers. Alright, so like, if we go look at the root cellar at the moment. Well, it says 3 days still. Maybe it hasn't been implemented yet, but... Okay. I'm just gonna put the carrots as is in there, and the radishes. So I guess at the moment we're fine. Do I have anything for the museum? I don't. Alright. Back to my farm. Water all my crops. Rowan should be, if I go look, building the coop. think it only takes a day to be built. And then after it's complete, we can start, you know, finally catching some of those critters we see running around in the wilds. Dandelion seeds, put that there. Have any other seeds? Can't do asparagus yet, that's like late spring. So after watering all of these, I guess it will be fishing and gathering for food. Don't want to go too crazy with stocking the root cellar because if you have too much food, like it's not going to the, you know, army or the villagers fast enough. Food can rot away. I've had that happen plenty with having too much smoked fish stored, that it just goes bad. Because, I don't know, I'm hoping, I think I mentioned this last video too, I'm hoping they change that in the future where villagers prioritize eating food that is starting to go bad. Like, oh, this food only has 1 day left before it spoils. Like, let's eat all of that first. They don't really do that. It just seems like it kind of distributes whatever. And then it's like, oh, food spoils, food spoils. Like, early on, it's like, oh, whatever. But in the later points where you're having to stock up, like, a lot of food at once, it can be a bit frustrating when that happens. I guess put the asparagus seeds away for now. Can't use them. The tree seeds away. Sticks, hardwood, because we're not smoking anything at the moment. Okay, that is 8 logs. How many does it take to make 10 racks stored? I'm gonna make another drying rack. How big is the smoker's like 2 across, right? I'll just, you know, I'll start doing this for drying racks. Like, I want space so I can move in between objects. Actually, let's, yeah. That, like, goes bad in, like, 4 days. And these still have an hour and, like, 15. So when I come back from gathering and stuff, all that will be done. I don't know, that's debatable. How much is the Empress's army really doing for us when it comes to quote-unquote protection? Like, where is our village located? Can you only more or less reach us from the ocean? Because if so, do we really need that much protection from the plague or whatever it is that's going on? The feral people? It makes it sound like, again, I bring up like zombies, right? I don't think they can operate boats. Now, if there's someone behind what happened in the capital, then I guess maybe we need protection? But again, who's coming all the way out here to go after a tiny little village? Not like we're a threat. There a fish? I feel like I see a shadow right there. Oh, my fishing rod doesn't have enough reach as is. I guess that's another reason to like maybe upgrade the fishing rod if you want to. It expands how far you can cast out. As well as increasing hook rate. Hook chance, rather. Makes you miss catching fish less. Talking stats, like I'm playing like Final Fantasy 14 fishing. Because that's all I've been doing in my free time, more or less. It's like I do ocean fishing in Final Fantasy 14 because I'm working towards an achievement that gets you a minion, like a little pet that follows you around in the game. You have to get 1,000,000 cumulative points ocean fishing, and I think I'm sitting at 800,000 right now. And just like how I play and do ocean fishing, which is like very casually, I get around like 10,000 points per fishing attempt, and you can only do ocean fishing once every 2 hours. So like 1 p.m., 3 p.m., etc. So it's like I do my one thing of ocean fishing, and then I do mentor roulette in that game, which is just like the standard dungeons or trials, etc. But you queue specifically as a mentor. Because I'm working for an achievement for that, where I forget how many it is. Is it like 1,000? It's 1,000 or 2,000 mentor duties completed, and you get a mount. Like this really fancy giant horse. Or unicorn? I can't remember if it has a horn. But it seats 2 people, so you can ride it like with a friend. But yeah, just alternating between fishing and mentor stuff for 2 different achievements. That's all I've been doing for like the past couple of days. While I wait for my husband to decide he's tired of playing Destiny 2 and jump back into Final Fantasy along with one of our friends. Because I've been saying for like a couple weeks now, like, oh yeah, I want to get back into playing, and it's just like, but where are you? I'm still alone. I'm still the only one in our free company we made playing the game. Oh, we got seaweed. We can turn that into a museum. Oh, okay, I missed that. Speaking more on Final Fantasy, they have like the free trial thing going on again. I don't know if that's just for like returning players or it's for anyone, like even people who have never played the game before. But I think it's going on until from now until like next month. I think it said like I'd have to look at the post again, but like September 28th. But it's something like three days of play, more or less. I'm putting the oysters in here because you can't smoke them, so I can't put them in the smoker like I can the fish I've collected. And putting in, you know, the carrots and stuff because, you know, 7 days, 9 days worth of food. I don't have a lot of drying racks, so save that for other stuff. I don't have anything else that can store, nothing for the museum. Wander on back to farm. If there's any dry stuff, grab it. There is. Okay. I do have enough fish for this. I don't remember how much hardwood it is for 6 hours. 6 pieces. Okay. This little fish, I'm just gonna, yeah, chomp, snack on that. Okay, and this hay is done, so we can collect that. I do appreciate that you don't have to water the hay. That would suck. Compared to, like, you know, also having to water crops. It'd be so much stamina used in this early stage of the game. Alright, so worms can go bad. There's also a food item for carnivores, funnily enough. You can use them to make bait, but you also need mush. And mush is rotten food. I might just eat the worm to get stamina back. I'm gonna use the hay to make kibble. I know it said right there that the hay could be turned into the museum, but we'll be gathering plenty of that, so, you know, next time I have some. Oh fuck, I keep forgetting carrots for Beatrix. I haven't turned that in yet. Hold on. Hold up. I think I put a bunch of the carrots in here. Alright. Okay, before I forget this quest, Beatrix, are you here? Water pump, there we go. Jeez, so doing the carrot quest was actually important. Okay, let me look at villagers. Anyone else got a quest for me? Rose does. Okay, we need to go talk to Rose. And Hazel. They both have quests. I guess you should be looking at the villager info daily. Healthy plants grow faster and produce bigger harvests called bumper crops. Right. We learned this from... You get a little tutorial. Okay. So her quest is growing cabbage. Spring 19. Okay, so we still got plenty of time for that, thankfully. then you also have a quest for me. Yes, I've been getting some. I love pepperwort. Okay, so grow crab. Can I speak today? Grow cabbage. Forage pepperroot. I tried to say both at the same time. That's why I was like, grow cabbage. So 5 pepperwort and then 5 cabbages, and they're both due spring 19. I think that's plenty of time. Look at more villagers. Anyone else got quests I should be aware of? I guess you should be checking the villagers page daily. If it's a quest that's active, it's a question mark. If it's a quest you can pick up, it's an exclamation point. Just because, you know, since you get rewards from the villagers, it's just... Oh. Those was for the cabbages, it's fine. I don't think you technically, even though she gives you combos, you don't need it to do the quest, you just need to grow 5 cabbages? Which I have 5 cabbages, can I just, or, oh, like 10. But I have cabbages on me, can I just go to Rose already? I don't know where she went. I wasn't paying attention. Like, if I already have the crop, do I really need to do the growing bit? I have no idea where Rose goes when she's not there. I mean, she's one of the ones that's sometimes in the woods, the wilds, right? She's like healer apprentice, so she's probably foraging for things. Not seeing her. Might be in town somewhere then. Alright, okay. Well, I'll go in the marsh so I can hopefully gather some pepperwort. There we go. 1, 2. Clear out these sticks so I can walk around better. Oh, little critter! I can't remember if the coop is done yet. It is not done yet. I gave you a flower to eat for no reason. Sorry, little guy. I mean, I guess you know, you got food, but yeah, you can't go to my farm yet. It's a bit of a waste. Tomorrow, though. But who knows if the critter will even be there tomorrow. Ooh, a frog. Should I give it a kiss? I don't think we can. We're not a princess. we got all the pepperwort we need. I wonder, I'm gonna ignore fish for now. If I make it back to town in time, I don't know if every single villager goes to the tavern, but most of them are there, so maybe I'll be able to find Rose and Hazel and turn in the stuff for them. Water pump is essentially sprinklers in this game. I like how I just could not think of, like, that name for whatever reason. Yeah, they're not here. We'll have to catch them early the next day, I guess. I don't know if I can reach all the way over there. I don't think I can go in here. I think it's too late at night. Or not. You're still awake. Give me seeds. Okay, cool. I don't see Rose. There. Oh. I'm wondering, is it too late for me to go to the mansion and turn in things? Door's locked, it is. Alright, I'm just gonna... Oh, teleport. Okay, cool. So, yeah, water pump. As you can see, this is a copper one. It will water 8 around it. I don't think I'm gonna expand out this way more with the farm. So, we'll just set it right here, even though we don't have crops here at the moment. Though we were given seeds. So you place the pipes, and then where the pipes are is where it gets watered. But, like, of course it has range. So it's like this square right here. So this one, even though it's attached, won't water anything because Hopper's pump's range isn't that far. You get the gist. It's the sprinklers from like things like Stardew and other farming games, but with extra steps. You have to put down water pipes. And then you click on it, which doesn't take stamina, and it waters that area. And then as you can see, there's 3 stages, so 3 upgrades. Takes 10 copper bars and 50 stone to make a water pump, and then 1 tin bar to make irrigation. I do not have enough stone. I was gonna make another one right now, but I don't have enough stone. And it is getting late. I'm gonna put the cabbage over here. Have any other seeds? I have a lot of pepperwort, apparently. If we get another water pump, it will go right there. I'm just gonna fill out all the empty space. And then go to sleep. Hopefully the plants aren't like, we died because you didn't water us right away in the middle of the night after you put the seeds down. Okay, so it's spring 9. Coop is done, I believe. Yep. Cool. That is done. We can have 4 critters at the moment. We have some hay that is done, which will be going into the museum. And crops are done. Okay, water everything, and then I think there's still stone on my farm I can get, so hopefully I can get enough to make another water pump. Oh, just make it so I'm using the stamina, watering everything that way. And another mint, so just water the ground right here and plant that. Hey, I have 3 skill points. We're gonna get the one, what was it, arborist I wanted? Because you need a lot of wood, not only for fuel, but also for making wooden planks. Use a lot of wooden planks for things. Like making drying racks, chests for storage, if there's any, you know, future community build projects, you generally need wood. So we're just gonna get arborist right away. Okay, gather all of this stuff. The carrots right now. I guess we can put, well no, I'll just eat the fish to get stamina. They're starting to spoil. They have 2 days left. I'll just eat those. The frog's going in the museum. How many wood? 4? Can make more drying racks. I'd say even though drying racks don't work when it's raining, it's still important to have a ton of these. Because I think when it comes to food preservation, we don't have the means to like make salted preserved food, like pickled stuff yet. That's like, that stuff never goes bad, the salted pickled. And then I think next longest lasting food is stuff that is dried, and then it's stuff that is smoked, which you can only smoke like meat. I'd say like drying racks are just super important, especially with, I don't know, the amount of produce we're getting from farming and from just, you know, going out and gathering, foraging. Let's see, anything else I can store away. Plant debris. We have dandelions we can plant. That real quick. I can put 4 more things down. Let's do the red. I have so much cabbage. I think, probably because I'm playing on easy, you know, I might have too much food. Some of it's probably gonna spoil. Where are my cabbages? Yeah. I guess I can hold on to, like, everything else, the plums, the morals, etc. for eating to get stamina back. The frog and the hay can go in the museum. Let me check to see, are there any new quests? Oh, Rose, right. I need like 5 of those cabbages. Let's try to go find her real quick. Hopefully she hasn't wandered off from up here. Oh, she gives you a free compost bin. That is super useful. Okay, good thing I did that. Yeah, because I went in, like, super blind, and I was also playing on normal, in my other playthrough of this game. I failed a couple of the little side missions, so now I'm wondering how much useful stuff I missed out on. I think I managed to do, like, the ones I have, the, like, turning carrots, and, like, the pepperwort one. I think I may have missed roses, actually. I'm sure if I were to, like, load up and look at, like, because you have a list, right? Failed quest. If I were to look, I'd know. But yeah, I think we're getting food. Getting a little too much here, it seems, at times, so maybe I'll go into the mines so I can get money to get another tool upgrade. That feels like it got placed back too far. I'm gonna have them all, like, super... Where did that go? Did the axe destroy it? I thought you were supposed to get it back. Oh, no. It is in my inventory, okay. Oof. I was like, wait a minute. I thought any tool was just supposed to give you your stuff back. Oh, maybe that is... There's red right there, maybe. Maybe this is as close as it gets. Okay. Like, panicking that I destroyed my free compost bin. Can you use worms in the compost? That would make sense, right? Worms are good for compost in real life. Almost kind of necessary for it. It's like you use, like, food scraps or whatever, and, like, the worms eat those, and then more or less the worm poop is what is, like, really good that they make for, like, fertilizing your crops, your plants. They're called castings, worm poop. I actually just bought a small bag of it for the, like, succulents and, like, the plants I have in my pots sitting in Arizona room, which is like a screened-in patio. Like, I have a Christmas cacti. Or rather, it's a Thanksgiving cacti that blooms like it's a Christmas cacti, because it blooms really late here in Arizona, like way past when you expect something labeled Thanksgiving to bloom. So I think Thanksgiving ones are supposed to, was it around November bloom, and this one doesn't do it until, like, I want to say, like, January or early February, weirdly, is when it's like, yeah, I'll grow flowers now. But yeah, it's like I got worm castings to, you know, mix into the soil, fertilize them, and keep it happy and healthy, and prevent it from dying on me. Which, to be fair, you know, it's a cacti. They are fairly hard to kill off, but it's still possible. It's like, besides that one, I got a plant, like, a type of succulent called Little Owl's Eye, I guess would be its common name. They grow these really weird, unique-looking flowers that, they got stripes on them and then like this really weird like red center. It's like, yeah, I bought that plant solely because I was like, these flowers are weird looking, that's neat. I want that. I also like to keep that alive. Okay. Back to what I was trying to do in this game. I guess we can also look around the coop is done for critters before I go wandering into the mines. There was that one we saw in the marsh. I don't know if it'll be back yet. I think you can actually ask Kai if he's seen critters, yeah. There's an outfeep in the forest earlier. Okay, like when you say forest, do you mean mountain or? Because there is like there's an area called the deep forest, but I don't think you can get there yet. If I'm not mistaken, that's something that opens later because of quest stuff. Like, what is, like, map? Forest. I guess it won't tell me zones, it just tells me... Oh my god. I just never looked at the left when I was looking for Rose, did I? It does tell you where NPCs are at the moment. I'm so dumb. Alright, okay, you just have to like hover over their name to see. Your character is the only one that actually actively appears on the map, okay. But yeah, it doesn't tell me zone names. So is like up here by the carpenter considered the forest? I assume this is like mountain. Well, we'll see if we see, you know, a critter wandering around. Because this is also... Yeah, we can't go over there. This is the path to the deep forest. I'm guessing we can only get there via later when a certain quest appears. Oh yeah, here you go. Do I have the food you like? Hold on. So, again, looking at my Steam notes, there are 4 different types of critters, 2 that end up in the coop, 2 that are for barn. I'm just realizing this is an alpeep, the like sheep type of critter. They're for barns, so even though you're out here, I can't capture you anyway, because I don't have a barn. I need to, I guess, work towards that next. Which I need 500 coins, 50 plank, 50 stone. So, it would probably be best if I just go in the mines to get more quartz and stuff for money, because I only have 100 coins. And then that way I'd also be able to get more stone for building a barn. Oh right, I have to get my pickaxe. Nice, okay. Very good. Quest. Look at active ones. Still have the mushroom hut, which I have to essentially wait on compost being done. And then 50 specimens for museum. We're just gonna go into the mines. We're gonna do this today. Try to get as much quartz as possible. Get money. Okay, looking over, I am a little past 2 hours for this video. I think, you know, maybe we'll end things getting a critter. So, not this day, but maybe the following day. So I have Tuesday be the last day for this video. Okay, recipe. Then I got compost? Oh, we just got compost. I didn't get an actual cooking recipe. I'm gonna eat the stuff to get it out of the way. Okay. A lot of quartz up here. Then I gotta remember to actually, like, you know, mine the walls and stuff to get stone. We need that too. That is important. Learn how to make hunter's rug. Oh, got some money from Bottled Surprise there. I also need coal for smelting. Probably be grabbing all of that. Getting a lot of planks, which is nice, because I can use those to make drying rags. That should be on the tab that shows me 23 stone. How much do I need for barn? Get my notes. 50 stone, 50 planks. Okay. I think I also needed stone for making, what was it? The water pumps? Guess I should just do this. Apparently that is as far as I can go. Alright, let's start going back the other way then. How much quartz have I gotten? 14? I don't remember how many it took to sell, like, I sold to get the amount of money I did. I had like 1,000 coins. Somewhere around like 20 quartz or something, right? I mean, we also have the lanterns we can sell as well for money. So, we might be good. Might be able to just focus on getting stone. Oh, I do see a thing of quartz over here. I'll just go grab. Definitely have enough stone for barn. very least. A moment. That's where we came in. Let's try to find the exit to the other floor if we can. And we also get more coal for smelting. I'm almost out of stamina. Do I have anything? I guess I can eat the honey. And then there's the next exit. Okay. Just looking to see if I could see any nearby chests. Notice any? Floor 8. Okay, yeah. I'd say with this, we should end up with plenty of money. I'll be able to, hopefully, if I get enough planks, make barn. And then we'll be set to, you know, catch any type of critter and have on the farm. And then if I end up with enough copper bars, I might be able to upgrade another tool as well, depending on how much money I get from the quartz I've collected. I just need 20 copper bars. More than that if I also want to make, you know, water pump. Okay, that wall is not stable. Don't go that way. Oh, okay, chests over here. That is what I was working for. These are like, you know, easy planks. Don't have to cut wood to make them. And you get a bunch of extra loot. Alright, I got bones for more stamina. There we go. Well, it's not stable. We'll go this way then. And there's the next floor. I'm definitely gonna grab all this before going there. I'd actually be able to save some quartz for if I actually want to use it for crafting. It's used for making the fish traps. But yeah, couple checking, you know, I grabbed everything. God, there's so much. Where was the exit? Right there? Real quick. Grab these. Alright, go down. Right, floor 9. Oh my god, there's just right here. Quick! It's getting late. Oh, we got so much. Alright, alright. Fast travel. Technically. I really hope they never patch that. Developers, please. Let me have my one gimmick. Okay, doing good on food. About 27 more compost, and the community project is done. And actually get that finished. I have 10 compost on me, so I only need 17 more. So just waiting for, I guess, one of the bins to get complete. I'm so curious if I have, you know, enough money now and everything to get both a tool upgrade and also... What was I saying it was for a day? 16? And then... I think 2 coal is an hour. Or 3 hours. Right? 3, 6... So 22? I don't know why I just don't go to the smoker and look. Yeah, coal is an hour and a half. You know what? I got Steam notes. Fuel. Mine? I guess be what this one's called. So coal is an hour 30 minutes. Hardwood is an hour. And then I don't have any medium wood. Let's see how long that lasts. But cool, okay. Let's store the coal. What do I need to take with me? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get plenty of money. The barn, I need 50 planks, 50 stone. So I need more planks. Like 4 more planks. I'm assuming it's 1 plank per wood? We'll add some extra, just to be safe. And then, okay, tool upgrade. 20 copper bars. I have 20 on me. So if I get enough money, I should be able to upgrade something, and I think I'm gonna do the axe. That way I can clear the hawthorn? Is that what they're called? The other types of trees that are currently on my farm. I can get rid of some of those. These are also spring 21 with flowers, so store those seeds. Because I can't plant them yet. The oil and the vinegar, because we do not need it at the moment. And that should be good. Sorry, I got a message. I'm responding to you real quick, guys. Our dog is due for a vet appointment to get, the, was it yearly or bi-yearly shots they need, like rabies vaccine, stuff like that. We had to reschedule, because, like, our water softener was having a leak, so we had to get that fixed, so weren't sure we have enough leftover money for our appointment, so we rescheduled it for next week. That's when my husband gets paid. But it's like the vet, or the lady receptionist you set up the appointment with, she said like 10, but then also 11. And it's like, man, well, which is it? Which time is it? Because my husband's letting me know because I'm the one that sets reminders for, like, events and stuff. Otherwise, he'll forget things. I always set them in, like, my phone calendar. But apparently she'll call us back next week to, like, double confirm the appointment. And hopefully we'll get the exact time by then. So I can save it in my phone. Alright, so I don't have enough planks to do, like, go there right away for barn. But I can go get axe upgraded if I sell a bunch of stuff. Gotta water crops in the lake first. Plant these seeds I got. I guess I should be... There's copper still going in there. Maybe grab more copper ore and... Oh, it's an hour 3, right? So 2 is 3 hours, right? 3, 6. 2 is 3 hours. 4 is 6. 6 is 9. I need 8. 12. So it seems like it's 2 coal per 1 thing of copper? Is what I'm getting. If I'm mathing right. So this should match up. So all the copper should be smelted and then we should have no coal left over. I'm figuring that properly. I don't know. Alright. Anything else to store? I guess the 10. We don't need the 10 right at the moment. This should be it. We're waiting on extra planks to get done. I'm gonna go sell a bunch of stuff. Maybe I should go check the marsh to see, the marsh had that one day a critter I could have put in the coop if it was built. This wasn't complete yet. Maybe they'll be back. Or I head off to the blacksmith to sell a bunch of stuff and then have tool upgraded. I didn't see anything. I think they also, the critters make noise from time to time, so we don't see one directly on the screen. You might hear it and know it's nearby. They show up in, like, different places. They can show up in the marsh sometimes, show up in this forested area. uh, up in the like the mountain area, and then when you have access to like the deep woods, deep forest, it can show up there. I believe. Okay, let's I wanna talk to you. Sell things. I already forget how much quartz it is to build the fish traps. We'll just sell lanterns I never use. Like if I ask you to make tool upgrade, you'll have more money so I can sell more things? Upgrade the axe. I'll be in 2 days. No. You don't get more money. Well, that's fine. I'll just sell the other people. Still got a bunch of quartz to get rid of and lanterns. Okay, let's look for any critters. Are you the younger brother? No, you're the older one. We can ask you. Have you seen any? There's a bluggy in the mountain. There we go. That's what we needed info on. There you are. You are a coop animal. Want a reddish? Send it to the farm, yes. There we go, we got our first critter. So, because I'm probably not gonna make another video of this game, I'm gonna give any of you playing a bit of info. So, there are 4 types of critters. There are the alpeep, which are like sheep. They'll get you wool, and the females get you milk. So it's wool from male, female, milk from female. Bluggies, which get you eggs. Let me look at Steam notes. There's girdles, which is a barn animal. These guys, which get you mushrooms. They grow on their back. They're like weird tortoise camels, I guess, would be the best comparison. They have like shells on their back and they grow mushrooms that you can harvest. And then there are chickpeas, which are kind of like bird dinosaur things that get you honey. Each critter likes its own thing, so like crossberry bluggies here love radishes, but I would say each species is to a certain thing. So every type of bluggy you find will like a type of vegetable, I would say. So frostberry is like radish. I'll list off some other names of ones. There's the cream pop, which I think are the orange ones we've seen a few times, like carrots, butter loaf, like ginger, etc. So basically, I guess vegetables and or roots. I guess root-based foods you can harvest. The carrot, radish, ginger, sunroot are for bluggies. The chicories, which are like the bird ones for the coop, like, I guess you'd call them flowers? Or flower-related forage items. So like yarrow, sunflower, chicory, are what I have listed for them. I haven't discovered every type of creature in my other playthrough. The girdles like fruit, so cherries, pear, apple, name a few, and then alpeeps also like fruit. I guess it's the difference between fruit you get from trees are for girdles, and then fruit you get from bushes for alpeep. Because like alpeep, like things like blackberries, cranberries, etc. Like fruit from bushes and or I think cranberries are like a forage item you find on the ground, so yeah. There you go. So it's one of those things where, like, if you come across a bluggy, you know, having a type of vegetable in your inventory kind of deal. And it's always stuff for in season. So, like, if there's a new type of critter you find in summer, it's gonna be some type of summer foraging or farming item you get to capture that critter and send it to the farm. They never ask for something out of season. So they, like, always give you a chance to, like, I guess, capture the critter. Alright. I guess I'm kinda just wandering, because I'm like... What do I'm just gonna take the honey back so they start eating some of this other stuff. I can store it for, like, future use. Put, like, the cabbage in there, and the radishes, because they last a while. Dried ginger, that can also go in there. Kinda just wandering around, because it's like, what do I do? I guess I could go in the mines and get even more money. I got things I need to sell still, so let's get rid of all the lanterns. Oh, you have a bunch of money because I bought a bunch of food from you. There we go. Yeah, 1,226. We're gonna, when we have enough planks, lose like 500 of that? I could just buy a fish trap from here, because I'm not using the quartz to make any at the crafting table. I'm selling all my quartz for money. Could just buy one and then have two on the farm. Let's do that. We got the extra cash. Still waiting on compost, which I think I have some in my inventory right now. Go. Put away. Yep. 17 more. Maybe I'll just go with this video until we finish the project. Oh, I gotta water all my crops too. Kind of just wandered off without doing that. I was like, I want to get farm animals. And then ignored everything that I actually need to worry about. Standard. Okay, I have a lot of raspberries, so I'm like, maybe we'll just try all of these. This definitely feels like one of those games where you go in blind first playthrough, you're probably gonna mess up a bit. Maybe some of the villagers die or whatever, especially if you're playing on normal or higher. But then, like, you know, later playthroughs, you know, it's like, oh, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and therefore, you know, less room for failure. It's like, I already knew, it's like, I'm gonna need a ton of drying racks come later months, and I'm gonna need, like, a lot of farm space later as well. Okay, apparently you can't... Yeah, you can't put fish traps, like, right next to each other. Need space in between them. I also need kibble. And then I need to go put kibble... It's our little bluggy. We'll get them. Need to put kibble in here. I think they stay inside on rainy days. So okay, I got enough wood. If still early. If I travel up to the carpenter now, and he's home, I should be able to make a barn. And then we won't have to worry about what type of critter we come across. We'll be able to send him to the farm. He is not here. That's unfortunate. Oh, now that I realized you can actually figure out where people are. Where is Rowan? Oh, he's just like out in the woods over by the blacksmith. Okay. Then I guess, spend time fishing? Well, he should be over here unless he moved. Well, now it says he's in town? How do you get over there so fast? What? Like, it looks like he's walking this way. There he is. He's going to the mansion. Yes. Okay. Oh, so here's a coop upgrade. Big coop. Costs us 8,000 coins, 99 planks, 99 clay, 10 nickel bars. You do not want that. We want barn. Oh, thank you. Cool, so you can just, like, grab him wherever to get buildings built. Alright, let's go place this down so he'll start working on it tomorrow. And I gotta water my crops. Keep forgetting. I keep getting distracted. Nice. I never looked. Do I have enough copper bars to make? Need 10. Make another pump. Oh, I have plenty. Make the 10 as well. We'll make another one of these. We're short on stone, so I can't make it third. Might be able to gather enough around the farm. And then we need 5, 6, 7, 8. For the water. Might as well make extra for future pump. There we go. Well, it's a little less watering I have to do manually. And then fill you up for later. The next water pump would actually have to go right there, so... That you right there? Any other seeds? Doesn't look like it. Let's see if I can get enough stone to make a third one. There we go. Yeah, so that's like, it's not fully half, but you know, it's a good amount that, you know, gets watered. I wouldn't say like fully automatically, you still have to like click on the pump, but you know, it doesn't take stamina to do that. So I'll be, you know, using way less stamina from now on, watering all my crops. $18 hours. Yeah, put those in there. Alrighty. Oh, you can put the honey in there too. So that'll be for food preservation at a later date. I don't have the axe, so I can't do anything about the sticks and stuff. But I can start clearing all this stuff out. Start, I guess, cleaning up the farm a bit more. I could go, you know, look at the marsh again and see if there are any more critters. I know he only mentioned the one in the mountains, but maybe others have showed up. Or will show up. Also do a bit of fishing. Maybe we catch something that can go in the museum. Yep. Okay. I guess I could also look, what is it? Collections? Fish. Anything for... Well, that's a bottle. It's probably like the... If I had to guess, bottled surprise? Spring 1, winter 28. Spring 15, so this one's not out yet. Anywhere missing. These are bottles for whenever. This is a whenever fish, I guess. It's always available. You guys are, no. 17, 18. $27, $28. I don't think. Maybe we caught all the. Oh, no. There's more down here, maybe. All to spring 9. Okay, well. That's a no. That's a catch and fall fish. I was gonna say, maybe we got all the spring ones. All 18 spring 5, yeah. All. Winter to summer. Yeah, I guess we got all of the... What you would say spring exclusive fish are? So when it comes to collection stuff for the museum, then... I don't know if there'd be any food we can grow for that yet. I guess it'd be just stuff we find in the mine. Like if there's new resources and stuff. Which, speaking of mines, we might be able to go in this second one now. Yep, okay. We can go on the marsh mine. This will get us stuff for museum. Sapphire, okay. Iron ore. Nickel. And then the walls give you clay. My inventory's full. Oh, let me just, I guess, eat some things. I don't know, like dried carrots and like the dried mint, I guess. I just wanted to check to see what's going on here. We did get some stuff for museum. I don't think there are any crafting recipes that use sapphires, so those are strictly sell to make money kind of deal, I believe. Oh, corn. I like the bones. Alright, I actually don't want to be staying in here all that long. I'm gonna do my standard teleport thing. I'm gonna go drop things off at the museum. And also here. Yeah, that should be good. Corn is summer 14. We can't even plant that yet. We have pepperwort seeds, though, that we can plant. We'll do that. And hope I make it to the museum in time to turn these items in. There we go. So 6 more and we'll get our next blueprint. I think I'll just go back to the farm and clear stuff out there. Do you guys have money? Can I sell to you? Yeah, you have plenty. For me, probably, you know, constantly buying seeds. Oh, they also sell flour, never spoils. And they sell compost. I could just speed up, you know, doing that. I missed one of the fish to give to the museum. Whoops. You know, speed up finishing community project. I only need 2. Hopefully, you know, from NPC. There we go. Like 5 more now. And yeah, let's just save a bit of time. So if the stuff gets delivered by, there was another, you know, villager dropping off compose. So it should be done by tonight or tomorrow at the latest. Yeah, let's see. Any stones around here? Break. Alright. Let me pull out the scythe, make sure there are weeds in my plants. Get rid of those. Got a seed. Maybe right here. Oh, route for, that's for a museum. Alright. Oh, hold on. Let me store this stuff and then go to bed. There we go. We have so much plant debris. I might have to make another, chest. Yeah. Running out of storage. Because this one I've been using for, like, housing items. Let's sleep. Let's see if the project will be done. Yep. It's more or less completed. And I got an achievement. Complete Rose's project. Nice. Means all this compost I get. Which, okay, so it seems like, I'm remembering from, you know, a few in-game days ago, the quality equals how much compost you're gonna get. So higher quality equals more compost yielded when it's done. So, like, this will give me, like, 38 compost, and this is 9. So doing only plant matter is apparently, like, the worst. But it's like I have so much of it, I'm just, like, trying to get rid of it. Okay, no weeds that I see. Hopping this real quick. I just want to have a look at our completed community project. And then that will probably be it for this video. And unless I see quite a few comments about it, asking for more, this will probably be my final video on Grimshire. Like, I probably won't be playing more of this game, doing a full playthrough. Just because, you know, it's like I have to record for long periods of time to get anything done in this game. Just because, you know, that's how farming sims are. And then, like, longer videos take a while to, like, upload. And if there is any editing I have to do, which I always usually just do very light editing, that also takes time. And it's like, if there isn't a lot of, like, viewership or interaction, there really isn't a point in doing, like, long videos frequently for me. And a skill. I don't think I want any of the tier 1 ones anymore. I think all the ones I want are tier 2 and tier 3 now. So, yeah, let's just go look at our... Oh, there's a festival today. 12 p.m. Okay, well, I guess we'll do the festival. Yeah, end the day on one of the seasonal things happening. I didn't even pay attention that a festival was gonna be going on. Oh, 9 hours. I need 2 coal for that. There we go. And then I think I have enough wooden planks and stuff. I'm gonna make another chest. Real quick. And 50. Do you have enough stone and copper? I can make another water pump. And then the pipes I need. And then we are doing good at food at the moment. I may just sacrifice these carrots right here so I can put the water pump down. I don't think your critters eat your, like, farm crops, so you being all the way over here is probably fine. I think my axe is done on the 12th, so... Kinda just gotta let you wander around until I can, put down medium wood to make fencing to continue. Where am I gonna put this one? This one will probably have, like, seeds and stuff in. Maybe put that right here, have, like, the food stuff in there, so, like, food preservation, stuff I can't plant. Keep the tree seeds and stuff in that chest, though. Yeah, that seems fine. So, noon. I don't know, I guess do a bit of fishing? I think that fish broke. I didn't hear the sound of it going after her. And it wasn't moving. Yeah. Not trash. Well, we can't go into town because of the festival. We can still, or everywhere else. I wonder if there's any critters about. that's trash. I don't think you can use trash for anything. We're just gonna get rid of it. And I don't think there's any new types of fish for us to catch, so we're just fishing for food. Let's see. I don't see any critters. I don't hear any noises either. Oh, okay. Good for you. Where's your brother Kai? I want to ask him if he's seen critters. I just look at the map. Where is... Okay, he's further up in, like, forested area. Seen any critters? Okay, there is a bluggy around here somewhere. Oh, this one? No, you're the orange one. I think you're carrots. Carrots. I think they stay in the area until like the next day. How many carrots on my farm? This is a point where like if I could go into town and go steal a carrot and come back. If I had any in like the root cellar I'd placed. Let me go see. I don't know if they accept dried food. I do not have any carrots. But, you know, it's past noon, so the festival's ready. Let's just go ahead. Oh, and we get to see our mushroom hut. Yeah. So I guess right around here, if I remember, I'll show what, doing, what is her name, Hazel? What building Hazel's herb garden looks like, and then I'll also show a clip video of what failing to, you know, finish the quest in time causes to happen. So when you fail to complete either the mushroom hut or the herb garden, whichever you choose. I think currently you can't really do much at the festivals besides talk to all the villagers. So I'm probably gonna just click fast through some of the dialogue. Just because there's so many. So, the dialogue is moving pretty fast, and a lot of people only have, like, one thing to say. Like, they say, like, come try the brew, but you can't actually try anything. Right, yeah. Well, looking at flowers is nice every once in a while. Easiest festival to put together, yeah. And you know what? Yeah, flower themed furniture probably would sell really well. Oh, that's neat. Oh, okay. How about you guys? Yeah, and that's pretty much all you can do. The festivals at the moment. Talk to everyone. Be like, ooh, nice, pretty cherry blossoms, and leave. And now it's 5 p.m. A bunch of time has passed. Let me go see if there are any carrots in the root cellar I can, like, snag. I don't think there's anyone in town who just sells, like, raw produce. There are not any fresh carrots. Unfortunate, so we won't be able to get that bluggy. But we can store all the dried stuff we have. For now. And go drop off this fish at the museum, and then that will probably be it for this video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for checking this out and watching. I always appreciate it. This will be the final video I most likely do for Grimshire, unless you guys really want to see more. And I can't emphasize this enough. If you want to see more of me playing this game, you have to leave a comment, you have to vote on the poll I have on YouTube. You know, do something to show me you guys are actually watching and interested for me to continue, because these are long videos to get through anything substantial happening in the game besides just the same rinse and repeat gameplay of all farming sims, which is like gather items and, you know, use all your energy in your day and then sleep and then gather items. But yeah, in the middle of this video, I'll have, again, what happens if you build Hazel's herb garden instead of the mushroom hut, and also what happens when you fail building mushroom hut in time. And from these two videos that I have, you've pretty much seen, you know, the general loop for this game. You haven't seen all the story elements, but I'm hoping that also entices you guys to go out and check out this game on Steam and maybe purchase and play it for yourself. Let me look real quick and I can tell you how much the game is. So currently the game is $15 on Steam. It is early access, like it says here on the main menu. And you can play all the way through year 1, which if you're wondering how much time that is, I think my playtime for the one playthrough I did was somewhere around 32 to 34 hours. So I'd say there's still plenty to do even with this being early access. And, you know, they added new species you can play. You can play deer now. And there's a bit of replayability where, for like the community projects, you can only choose one or the other. So if you make Hazel's herb garden, you can't do the mushroom hut for Rose. So you could do one playthrough doing a certain set of, you know, projects, and then another playthrough doing the other set. So that's like, you know, a good like 60 hours, I would say, 2 playthroughs to see everything the early access version of this game has. But yeah, it's got the standard loops of like farming sims, but then you got, you know, the darker story, the more stressful aspects of like having to save food for the village and meet deadlines and stuff so bad things don't happen. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for checking out the video. If you like the content, like and subscribe to my channel. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye, everyone.